there in the all green today. Expect a lively, high-tempo affair between these two teams. Senegal have scored in every single one of the matches that they've played in this tournament and at this venue. 4 wins and 1 draw, which was against the Democratic Republic of Congo. He has a first touch since the kickoff for Jackson. Falls for Mane. Papagaye, of course, has been another outstanding performer. 2 goals against Sudan in the round of 16.
Not just those goals, but his involvement in the game, has been incredible.
Now, Mane's little touch against the feet of Abdel Magid. But the Egyptians will have possession here and a chance to clear their lines.
I don't know if you remember.
Outstretched arms, hands that are too close to the opponent's face. Now, Jackson being pulled back, gets the free kick and the first yellow of the game. Abdel Magid will not play in the final.
There is no second chance to tell you that, it's the first. That's too soft. That's the grab and then the pull.
Second yellow in as many games.
Jackson knew what he was doing. The defender knew what he was doing. But it's a collusion. So, situations.
They did start with a back 5, so perhaps now going to a back 4, Egypt. And who takes over on the left-hand side remains to be seen. There's Ashur over the top of Marmoush, and Mendy will get a first touch here at the start of the second half. One semi-final in the Cup of Nations previously between these two countries, 20 years ago in Cairo, the 2006 tournament, which was won by the Egyptians. Amr Zaki scored in the final 8 minutes to win 2-1 for Egypt.
And the stats did say that, when these two teams meet in the semi-final, anyone that goes through always ends up winning the trophy.
In fact, Egypt, to their credit, the last 7 times they've been in a semi-final have won every single one of those semi-final encounters. You've got to go back to 1984. Diatta plays it. That was an earlier shot. Here they come again. Senegal. Can they make the breakthrough? Sadio Mane. Mane finds Diatta. Kamara. Ghana Gay has a look ahead, finds Mane in a bit of space. Little ball in for Jackson. Very quickly, the options of a square ball across the face of goal cut out by the Egyptian defense. Now another long-range effort. Kamara. Mane! Goal! Sadio Mane with a touch of fortune.
Touch of fortune, but at the same time, touch of class. If another player will have botched that ball all over the bar. But a quick control, the ball knocked off him, ball dropped in front of him perfectly well, and then he struck that ball. But the VAR might see a different angle of it.
Now, there was a shot from Kamara that caused the commotion. There's the rebound.
Yep.
And Mane takes the opportunity.
The ball hit him on the mid-session, dropped perfectly well for him. A player with that ability and a player with experience like that knows what he needs to do. One thing in his mind, hit the target and the net bulge.
84 minutes to get there.
What really matters is the ball bulge in the net.
Zizou, back post, header from Mohamed.
That's the best thing to do. Stop them from bringing all those crosses. You can see that's what they're looking for. Get the ball wide. You can see how many red shirts are in front of the Senegalese goal.
We're inside the final minute now. Zizou on the edge of the area. Zizou again. Shot from Marmoush. First shot on target in the game from Omar Marmoush. And an excellent stop from Edouard Mendy. Senegal waiting for the final whistle here. They'll be going to Rabat to the final to play Morocco or Nigeria. If they can hold out in these closing stages, it's all over. Senegal are in the final of the Africa Cup of Nations.
They have Sadio Mane. They have him to thank him because he has stepped up, and he has done the business, for Senegal. You can see the Egyptian players, on the top, few of them on the top, It's a beautiful game of football. Tactically, both teams, one got it right, one got it wrong. Senegalese, they continue playing the way they know how to play, the way they started from the group stages. Egyptians knew, the force that they come into play against the Senegalese, the quality of player the Senegalese, have on the pitch. If they go toe-to-toe, they might end up struggling, and they held back. But when they went